Have you seen the top height mountains? Mount Everest is this. The name itself sends a shiver down your spine, doesn't it? Chamalangma, goddess, mother of the world. Sagarmatha, peak of heaven. It's the ultimate symbol of human ambition. A colossal pyramid of rock and ice standing nearly 9 kilometers above sea level. For over a century, it has been the ultimate test. The final frontier for adventurers. The place where dreams and nightmares collide. But what if I told you that everything you think you know about Everest is just the tip of the iceberg? We see the triumphant photos at the summit, the flags waving in the thin, cold air. But the real story of Everest isn't just about reaching the top. It's about what happens in the death zone above 8,000 meters, where the human body literally starts to die. It's about the unsung heroes, the Sherpas, who risk everything to make these climbs possible. It's about a mountain that is beautiful, deadly, and changing faster than we can imagine. Today, we're not just climbing a mountain. We're uncovering the secrets buried beneath the snow. We're going beyond the headlines to explore the raw, unfiltered truth of the world's highest peak. So, clip in, check your oxygen, and get ready for an expedition into the heart of Mount Everest. The journey to the summit is a grueling 2-month ordeal. It begins not at the base of the mountain, but in the bustling, chaotic streets of Kathmandu, Nepal. From there, it's a hair-raising flight to Lukla Airport, often called the most dangerous airport in the world. With its short, angled runway perched on the side of a mountain. Once your feet are on the ground, the real acclimatization begins. Climbers spend weeks trekking through the stunning Khumbu Valley, passing through serene villages, spinning prayer wheels, and slowly, painstakingly, allowing their bodies to adapt to the thinning air. This trek is crucial. Rush it and you risk acute mountain sickness, which can lead to deadly conditions like high-altitude cerebral or pulmonary edema. The path leads to Everest Base Camp, a sprawling, temporary city of colorful tents at 5,364 meters. This is home for the next month or more. It's a place of nervous energy, anticipation, and camaraderie, where climbers from all over the world share stories and prepare for the daunting task ahead. But Base Camp is just the beginning. The real challenge starts with the Khumbu Icefall. Imagine a frozen, chaotic waterfall, a river of ice constantly moving, groaning, and shifting. Giant towers of ice called seracs can collapse without warning, and deep crevasses hide beneath thin snow bridges. Navigating this treacherous maze requires ladders strapped together, fixed ropes, and an immense amount of courage. This is where the skill and bravery of the Icefall Doctors, a special team of Sherpas, are life-saving. Every season, they forge and maintain the safest possible route through this deadly labyrinth. Above the icefall, climbers establish a series of higher camps, pushing their bodies to the limit and then retreating to recover. Camp I, Camp 2, Camp 3, and finally, the terrifying Camp 4 on the South Col. This final camp is squarely in the death zone. Here, the oxygen level is only a third of what it is at sea level. Without supplemental oxygen, the human body can only survive for a couple of days, at most. Your body is consuming itself to stay alive. Judgment is impaired, and every single step requires a monumental effort. This is the staging ground for the final summit push. Climbers wait for a weather window, a brief period of calm, clear conditions. When the call comes, usually in the dead of night, they begin the final ascent. It's a line of headlamps slowly snaking its way up the dark, frozen face of the mountain. They'll face the notorious Hillary Stepa near vertical rock face before finally, after 10 to 12 grueling hours, stepping onto the roof of the world. The view from the top is said to be life-changing. A curved horizon, the peaks of other mighty mountains below you. A feeling of being suspended between heaven and earth. But you can only spend a few precious minutes there. The descent is just as, if not more, dangerous than the climb. Most accidents happen on the way down, when exhaustion has fully set in. Everest is a story of incredible human achievement, but it's also a story of immense challenges. The mountain is becoming increasingly crowded, leading to dangerous traffic jams in the death zone. And sadly, it's also become the world's highest garbage dump, with decades of expeditions leaving behind tons of waste. Thankfully, cleanup efforts are underway, and there's a growing movement towards more sustainable and respectful mountaineering. The spirit of Everest continues to inspire us. It teaches us about resilience, the power of the human will, and our place in the natural world. It reminds us that the greatest challenges often lead to the greatest rewards. Thank you so much for joining me on this incredible journey to the top of the world. If you found this as fascinating as I do, please hit that like button. And for more adventures that explore the limits of our world, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, keep exploring.